Welcome back. Well, when some student athletes hit the field for fall sports, some believe they're fully protected with a helmet, knee pads, and shin guards. But we're joined with Dr. Damon Jenkins, who's explaining what happens when athletes aren't using those mouth guards. Mouth guards are so important. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, when we think mouth guards, we think teeth, but it does a lot more than that. Can you first off explain the benefits of getting one custom versus the one that you would buy at a store?
Right, so the store-bought ones, they're good. You're still going to protect your teeth, but they're usually thinner. They're more fragile and they're not as durable as, let's say, a custom mouth guard. With a custom mouth guard, you're going to have a thickness that is superior to that of the store-bought ones. In the Journal of Dentistry by the Academy of General Dentistry back in May of 2014, they had research that shows that wearing a custom mouth guard is going to reduce your chances of concussion or traumatic brain injury by more than half. So traditionally you're going to do about 8%, and using a custom mouth guard, which is going to provide more cushion between your teeth as well as in your joint space, which protects your jaw and your head from trauma.
And that's what would protect from a traumatic brain injury.
Right, and using a custom mouth guard, the thickness being about twice as thick as the normal store-bought ones, you're going to reduce your chances down to about 3.6%.
And what's the price difference typically?
Price difference is usually custom mouth guard runs you close to $100, possibly, depending on your dentists. But also, when you go to the store, you're going to pay anywhere from $15 to $29 for a mouth guard.
Obviously we think football when it comes to mouth guards, we think field hockey, but what other sports are they important for?
Mountain biking, baseball, any sport where you're likely to either fall, get elbowed, or any injuries to your mouth.
Are these sports where you see patients come in from them too?
Yeah, I've had patients come in who were doing BMX bike riding, doing jumps and freestyle, and hit their mouth on their handlebars and dislodge teeth, which have to be reset and fixated until everything heals.
And a mouth guard would have prevented that kind of thing?
A mouth guard would have prevented a lot of it. They may have still had some lip laceration, but their teeth would have been way more intact.
Anything else when it comes to maybe picking out a mouth guard at the store, if you're not going to go the custom route, what you should be looking for?
You want to look for something that's going to be pretty thick and durable. But again, the drawbacks are they're just not custom fit. So they're kind of generic. So when you go and you boil and you bite, you're going to get perforations and different things like that, which are going to reduce the ability for the mouth guard to really protect you. Whereas with a custom mouth guard, it's custom made to your mouth, it's custom made to your bite, so therefore you're going to get a lot better results with it.
Are a lot of parents, is this something that's kind of new to the market, or has it been around and people just don't know about it?
It's been around, and I think a lot of people just don't know about it, and I'm, really want to bring awareness to it, that it's possible. It's funny because when I was actually trying to get some examples of mouth guards when I was in a store the other day, I saw a parent and she was trying to figure out which one to get, and I said, you really should get a custom one. And she was like, oh yeah, but we just don't have time. And I'm like, well, and I told her all the points to look for to try to get her something that was good.
Especially if you know your little one, or not little one, but your teenager is going to be using it for 4 years throughout high school.
Exactly.
You might as well invest now and then don't worry about it later.
When you have a child,
they can't lose it. That's the big thing.
Exactly. I was going to say that when it's a custom mouth guard, it fits more comfortably.
Right.
So it's more likely that they're going to be able to keep it in their mouth, be able to speak, be able to do everything they need to do. Whereas with the store-bought ones, they start chewing on them, they don't fit as well, they're uncomfortable, and they get tossed.
Right, and maybe they'll play better on the field.
Hopefully.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate your
much.
time. And for more information about mouth guards and all the tips you heard here, just head to our website, WTNH.com. Just click on that Honor tab and pull it down to the Good Morning Connecticut Weekend section. 7:43 now. Let's head over to Sam, and it looks like people aren't going to be hitting the field today.
Yeah,
it's
probably
going to
not.
be mucky out there.
And I was surprised actually that a lot of the high school football games were not canceled yesterday because of how wet the fields were. This is going to continue for the coming days, so